welcome to More Than Modern here at Grey Ogre Games. I'm Afia Pun. I'm joined by Sheikh Amiruddin.
Hello there.
And today we are going to see Tan Chin Heng, long-time veteran grinder of the Singapore scene, against Philippe de la Clergerie, a long-time veteran of the GOG scene.
Yes. And this is I would say a classic matchup. Green Tron versus Jun.
A classic bad matchup for
Yeah.
Juns, right?
In terms of these are the decks that have existed since the making of Modern.
These decks have seen Splinter Twin. That's how far back.
Yeah,
go,
and
man.
they have survived through I think a lot of bannings as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just interested to see because traditionally Green Tron or any variant of Tron actually has an extremely good matchup against Jun.
Yes, extremely good matchup. Not just a good matchup, extremely good matchup.
Yeah, and this is also like displayed during the Mythic Championship earlier, where the winner, Green Tron, was faced against Tujan in the quarters and in the semis, where he just 3-0 and then 3-1. But to be fair, in one of his Swiss rounds, he lost to Jan.
Okay, fine. It's not 100%.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
It's maybe like 80-20.
Yeah, I'm willing to call it like 90-10.
90-10.
But the good thing about Jan is that he has a diverse sideboard option. Jan itself is known to it is able to tweak its deck to face a certain meta. Like for example, if you're expecting to face a lot of graveyard here, you can always play Niha Spellbomb in the main, more Scoozers and Ley Lines and Revenant's Trap or whatever. And Tron is not known to be that flexible. Tron is known to just turn 3 can't, turn 4 Ugin, opponent salty and just walk away from the table.
Yes. But this is not a very good Tron start, right?
Yes.
It's the turn 1 Ghost Quarter into Chromatics.
This indicates that probably Chin Heng Mao to either a 6 or a 5 because there is no...
Yeah, he to 6.
No, there's no reasonable start. I mean, there's no reasonable reason actually to start with a Ghost Quarter. Even a Forest would be better.
Yeah, exactly.
So his hand must be either setting up for a turn 4 Tron, or he has a lot of looks. That is why he would opt to keep this hand.
But look at him. This Ancient Stirrings is not even getting him a Tron. It's just getting him an Expedition map.
Yeah, I saw he drew the Expedition map off the Tron, the Stirrings, but he drew a Tron land off the top earlier. So the only reason why I can think that he kept this hand is just really because he has a lot of looks to find for Tron lands.
Yes. I think on the blind, right? Maybe this is okay play. You don't think you have to go that fast, or maybe you still want to go like turn 3 Tron.
I would actually mull to 5 if because in the blind the meta is pretty fast. There's Hogak lying around, there's mono red Phoenixes, mono red something lying around, and I don't think a turn 4 Tron. It's not even a guaranteed turn for Tron.
Right.
The hand would be keepable. But Chin Heng been playing Tron for a very long time actually. I think he believes in the heart of the cards, I would say.
I would say this is I would say this is also not the worst person to not the worst matchup to be against when keeping this hand, right?
Yeah.
Because and not the worst start either, because Philippe is not presenting any IOKs or like Thought Seizures against Chin Heng. And his best play would be like turn 2 Tarmogoyf right now.
Turn 2 Tarmogoyf. I mean, this sets Philippe, at least he has something to do because if John doesn't put a clock against Tron, they are just going to like drop the Worm Coil, drop the Ulamox, where John has no answers or no clean answers to it. Like for example, John is known for 1-for-1.
Right.
Your opponent, and if your opponent just drops a Worm Coil, yeah, sure, kill it and drop 2 more tokens. It will put John in a bad spot. So I like Philippe, even though it's an unfavorable matchup, but a turn 2 threat plus maybe a turn 3 Liliana and trying to force the action from Chin Heng will put him in a spot to win. But I still think that he's in a bad spot. Like, let's be honest, like someone playing 3 mana 7 costed card versus 3 mana Lily, come on, it's really a joke sometimes. and Tron is Jan is known to 1-for-1 and they want to win the top deck war. But how do you win the top deck war against Tron? So yeah, let's see how it goes.
I also saw Philippe having the Assassin's Trophy. What do you think about that?
This ensures that Philippe doesn't get turn 4 Ugin.
Okay.
Is not fantastic to say because it replaces a Tron land to a forest. Sure, it does slow down Chin Heng by a bit, but Chin Heng is not under the worst of pressure right now. He's being attacked by a 3-4 Goev, and there's no way that Philip can dedicate to the board because
Ooh, and
yep, yes. I like this play.
this is
Draw
very good
step,
timing.
yeah,
I like this timing.
yeah. Draw step. There is a possibility that Ching Hing might draw the Tron land
Mm.
or the forest, so that there are less chances for them to draw. So for him to draw the forest. Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted. But like the timing from Philip and Chin Hing is, I would say he still has time. Like he can still play fairly.
Yeah,
Turn 6 he drops the worm coil and he'll be back in the game. I do see what do you call it, O stone. I would drop it on this turn, or maybe he can wait, play the map and final Tron land, and then turn 4 drop the O stone, turn 5 blast it up. But of course he has to play around what do you call it, Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy. But I think if it's Assassin's Trophy he will take the trade and get a land up. So
yeah.
let's see.
I think as you mentioned earlier, the Tron land, despite the name saying Tron, right, you don't actually need Tron
Yeah.
to go off. If your opponent doesn't present like a fast enough
Yes,
threat on
that
you,
is correct.
you can just play a fair game. You can have 6 lands and play like turn 6 worm coil, or in this case maybe not turn 6 worm coil, like turn 7, turn
Turn
8 worm
7.
coil.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he has the relic now and he hoses
Ooh.
the Goif.
Okay, it's pretty good.
He can. Ooh, yeah,
Oh, bolt
Bolt,
the
sure.
face. Okay.
I mean, Bolt is not going to be fantastic in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely not.
And if the threat of Goif gets too big, he can just activate relic.
I think he'll just do it now
Yeah,
for the cycle anyway, right?
cycle, preserve his life total, so that sometimes Philippe might get the runner Bloodbraid Elf into Bolt or into something to pressure Chin Hing.
Mm.
So yeah, he's just buffering his life total, setting. I see a Khan and Ugin in his hand, and it's really unfortunate that Philippe is not playing a single discard spell for a Jun deck.
Do you think he should be playing the Lot V a lot faster here? Or he played it
uh,
now, but he had opportunities to play like
he
previous
can't.
turns.
If he played it the previous turn, Chin Hing already had 2 Tron lands. So he doesn't want Chin Hing to assemble Exodia, basically.
Okay,
So
okay.
if he turn 3 Lily, Chin Hing might have threatened the turn 4. Turn 4 Tron and might just slam a bomb and he is unable to answer. So pretty heads up play from Philippe, I would say. He shows that he has some experience with Jun against this horrible matchup. And now Chin Hing is setting up for turn 6 Tron.
I mean, despite the odds, he's
Yeah.
he's still going for it.
He's still getting his strong lands and whatnot. So
And yeah, despite all this, Philip, as it turns out, is the one running out of cards.
yes, Philip, it's really really unfortunate. No IOKs or no Thought Caesars.
Yeah.
Chin Hing is threatening next turn Tron. He has an assorted choice. He has Khan, he has Ugin. Probably will slam the Ugin minus
minus
3,
3,
yeah,
yeah.
and then get rid of the board.
And then
So
Philip is just dead on the spot. Unless he has Astrophy. Astrophy.
yeah, but Philip will. It takes a lot for Philip to come back from an Ugin.
Right.
And he needs to like BBE beat it or BBE flip into a bolt and just get rid of the Ugin, and then Chin Hing might just top deck like an Ulamog or something and the game is over. So Philip's window is closing really really fast right now, and
Actually, it's quite unfortunate because Chin Hing was drawing very slowly as well. So despite Chin Hing not having a very good start, Philip still was unable to like capitalize on that.
yes.
And still gonna lose to Chin Hing's Tron.
Yeah,
Tron.
and now we see Philip developing his board at the risk of the Ugin, but he has to do it because if he doesn't develop his board,
He has
he's
to
just
think that
he's
he
not
has to
gonna
think
win.
that Chin Hing doesn't have it.
Yeah, I mean, but I did see Chin Hing O-Stone.
I think
so
if you discarded Ostone, you probably have the Ugin, right?
yeah. So I really think it's over, but
Oh no.
yeah.
it's
Philip
over.
is the hallmark of a good person. Is just like, you know what, I'm done with you. I'm not gonna let you enjoy your
I'm
draws.
not gonna let you bolt me every turn, man.
Sideboarding. This is really depending on what Philip has. if
I
Philip,
remember
yeah.
last time.
Mhm.
This was a funny sideboard. They used to sideboard like crumble to dust.
Yes,
Remember that?
yeah, crumble to dust. Yeah, and that's the beauty of Jan actually. If you are trying to tag against a certain deck, you can design your sideboard to be in such a way where you have a lower chance of losing to a certain matchup.
Right.
But if we are talking about the current Jan right now, with Ren and sixes and whatnot, he does not have a lot in this matchup.
Mm.
I would probably think what do you call it? That the ancient grudge to just get off the rocks to and pray that he doesn't
That is
assemble
true.
a
That is true.
Zodia. So
People seem to underestimate the rocks because last time a classic way of dealing with Tron is to just board in Stony Silence and their
Yes.
eggs won't go off.
yes,
Do you think that is still a legit tactic now?
I still think that if you have a way to slow Tron down in your sideboard, no matter what is it, no matter how it looks like face value, why would I bring in Abrupt Decay? Why would I bring in Ancient Grudge or Stony Silence against them? Just bring in, if you can slow them down and have a decent clock, you're gonna have a chance against Tron.
That's true. That's true.
But sometimes, yeah, excluding the point where they can have the nut draw, they can draw 0 8 8 1 2 7 you. It happens sometimes. Tron, they don't need their eggs and they just natural Tron you.
Mm-hmm.
If that happens, probably means you're not winning the matchup. I mean, like it's not just not meant to be. So
Yes,
mhm.
we do have to shout out our followers as well. Muscle
Ooh.
Bra TV XNX. Thank you for
Muscle
following us.
bro,
Muscle Bra. You can-
gym lord is
Gym
there.
lord. When was the last time you went to the gym, man?
I am not gonna say it because I'm pretty upset and embarrassed about when was the last time I
Bro,
went
it's
to the
okay.
gym.
I've never went to a gym before.
I am confident it has been at least 2 years since I stepped into a gym.
That's not bad. At least you went to a gym before.
Yeah, I'm not very proud of that. So, Muscle
Bro,
Bra,
it's okay.
don't judge us, okay? Don't unfollow us just
Bro, it's
because
okay.
we just go to the gym.
It's okay. No, Shik, one day let's go out and let's go to the gym together. We live in the same area.
Alright, yes.
Recreational gymming. We can even go cycling around like Woodlands. or
Yeah,
something.
I like cycling.
Yeah, cycling is great.
Yeah.
I remember I used to like cycle from Causeway Point to Khatib and back.
Ooh.
That was like good times.
Yeah.
But I didn't have anyone to do it with. Also, it was a bit boring.
Distress, I guess.
Yeah.
You can take your time to enjoy the scenery and
Yeah.
whatnot.
And you lose some weight, it's like you can't say you're
Well,
lazy.
it depends on what you eat after you cycle.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And if I'm Jin Hing right now, I am glad. Like
I'm very happy. This is
I
like
don't
Christmas.
have to. I don't have to sideboard much.
don't have to think.
This matchup is like
It's free win.
almost a free win, I would say. But if he has the time, if he borders to sideboard, like, the track task probably be coming in.
Really? You like tractors?
Anything
I-
that Jan has a difficulty removing.
I would
is
think
a track.
of like maybe Obstinate Baloff, so maybe this kind of Obstinate
I'm not sure whether they play Belov or Tron. Traditional lists are usually run Swagtas because ETB game 5 and then
That's true. And you lose it, you get a
yeah,
token
you
as
get
well,
a token. So
which also gives you another
yeah,
factor.
and then
Very
Jan
good,
is like, I try to 1-for-1 you, but no, I kill it and it spawns a baby.
it's getting 2 for 1. No.
So I just think that Chin Heng will probably bring in what do you call it,
Nothing.
Tractas.
Tractors. Okay.
And if his list is updated, I would expect the Veil of Summers coming in.
Oh yes,
yeah,
someone good
right,
card.
yeah,
good card.
protection from discard or the random if he tries to Lily Alt and then he uses Veil of Summer.
But one thing you have to know, you have to know about Singapore meta is
Mm.
that the entire Singapore is out of Veil of Summers.
Yeah, I can attest to that. It is
Because-
mythic. It's not an uncommon,
It's
guys.
not uncommon, it's a mythic, man.
mythic, and
So
it's
$4 mythic.
yeah, and then for an uncommon card, which is from a standard pack, and it is racking $3.
Dude, this is
Then,
good,
yeah,
this is a good card,
it's
man.
a good card.
Some shops are buying this thing for $3.
Yes, they're
That's
like
insane.
so
21 viewers. Wow, that's cool.
nice. Hi guys.
Hello guys. Yo, Shik, you're very popular.
I tend to get that a lot actually. No, I'm
yes,
just
yes.
joking.
No, Shik, you are a popular modern streamer. I think we should have you for every modern event.
Shout out if you guys want me. Okay, like I would like. Thanks
If you
to
guys,
all of
if you
you.
guys want to see more of Shik, add him on Facebook.
Yes, you can actually.
Sheikh Amiruddin.
Yeah, and
He likes having a lot of friends. Oh,
I hate Castro.
Il Castro, thank you for following us. Yes, very cool.
Yes, I am just enjoying myself right now. So
maybe this guy also came for you.
ooh, I will
Oh.
be glad. I'm not. I'm sure Marcel Bra is because this guy is like, no, this guy doesn't go to gym. so, I see that Chin Hing is he took a mulligan, but the thing about Tron is that they can just mulligan to get Exodia, and then they okay, I'm ready to rumble. So the London mulligan actually benefited Chin
Tron a
Hing a
lot,
lot. Yeah,
yeah.
and
You notice that the first modern event, the
mhm.
first modern event that that took in the Royal Mulligan, the top 8 was full of
To
Tron,
yeah.
right? So you know something's up.
Tron is like, oh, I can actually look at 7 cards again.
Oh, top seas. Here we go. Wait, is
Mm,
this a one land hand?
oh, one land
Oh my.
hand. Oh,
This is the ancient story. Easy
take the
ancient
ancient.
story.
This is the
Oh, this is
easiest
the
ancient
easiest.
stirring of my life. And then you know what is the sad thing? If he just draws a Tron land and then
Oh no.
star go.
Oh
Ooh, that
yeah.
doesn't look like a Tron land. I like the thought here.
That's a oh no. Oh no.
What
Oh,
is that? Oof.
oof.
Ooh.
Oh
So,
no.
a nice star, bro. Crack it. I dare you.
Oh no. And I think
Chin Hing
Chin
keeps keeping the
Chin
one land.
Chin Heng
And,
is very screwed here.
Chin Hing is in a world of hurt.
You know Chin Heng, you know Chin Heng reasonably well. Is he a big fan of keeping the one land hands all the time?
I wouldn't say I know him well. I played against him a couple of times, but this keep is extremely questionable. Okay, one thing is he doesn't have a Tron land at start. Okay, I am not trying to critique his play, but I'm just trying to say that this doesn't have a Tron land at first, and this is only the Mulligan to 6.
Yeah, maybe
Second, yeah.
maybe if this was like a more try hard event, he
Yeah,
would actually mount.
yeah. This is what, and second thing is that he's playing against a Thoughtseize deck. He should be aware that his opponent might be able to disrupt him on turn 1 with that Thoughtseize, which Philip did. But I guess Chin Heng believes in the heart of the cards.
And,
He believes he will draw the Tron and naturally.
oh, and Philip also believes in the surgical extraction. Oh.
But I wouldn't surgical.
I think
It's
ancient
beef.
stirrings, though,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, I would take the Ugin
You take the
because
Ugin?
because Ugin is extremely hard to get rid of.
Okay.
And ancient stirring, gives you looks, but Chin Heng is starved on mana right now. He can't activate his rocks and whatnot.
Right.
And I would rather what
takes
is
the stirrings,
okay. I mean, he's reasonable as well because Chin Heng, I mean, he's in a lot of trouble. He has a Goif, he has a BBE, he has an Oof. All these presenting a 3-turn clock. So
Yes, I think we're going to go to game 3, I think.
yes, I'm definitely going to game 3 because I do not see a way Chin Heng gets rid of.
Oh no,
Oof.
Shin Heng has a dismember in his main off the sideboard. So
Yeah,
if he,
but that's 4 damage.
if he top decks dismember, remove the oof, then there's a chance that he can crack some eggs to victory. Maybe.
but he doesn't have Tron Man.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh.
If he tops deck the Dismember, he is still down through Tron Man. He's not coming
Right.
back from this game. I mean, as I said earlier, I do question this keep, but I do understand. I mean, he is not playing optimally because it's a casual Wednesday event, and he's playing against John, and he's like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna give you 1 game up.
Oh, easy. Give
I'm
only.
gonna give you 1 game up. Next turn, next game, I'll be on the play.
Actually, we've not seen Ren and 6 from Philippe.
Um,
But
mhm.
I from the first game I did notice a bob in his hand, so maybe he's playing a
The
pre
traditional, the
pre
pre-ran and
the
six.
pre-patch version.
Yeah, pre-patch. This is before they get the upgrades. I've read Red Duke's articles and saying that John is in a better spot now, and it's because of Ren and 6, the recursive value and
Yeah.
whatnot. You can crack a canopy land and then play it again.
But bro, I've watched too many legacy games where you can just run at 6 wasteland, run at 6
yeah,
wasteland. I've seen that so much that that's my only impression of Ren and 6. Now in modern you can't do that.
Ren and 6 requires a special build around. Unfortunately or fortunately, Jan is the only deck that fits Ren and 6. But I'm sure
Right.
that if you want to go deep into the landy, that's what you said, the wasteland every turn.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do have Ghost Quarters, we do have Field of Ruin.
Field of Ruin, I
the
think.
from the format.
I think
so
Field of Ruin maybe not the best idea because it
yeah,
requires 2 mana
2
to
mana
cast,
to
and Red and
actually.
6 like 2 mana. So I
Mm.
think you want to keep it a bit low to the ground.
Yeah. So the bad thing about Ghost Quarters is that your opponent still gets to search for land.
Ah,
So it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna work against Tron. Turn 2 red and 6 turn 3, you blast them with Ghost Quarter goes. So you're down a land and they up a forest.
Ah,
And
yeah.
then they will eventually drop the worm coin and like, bro,
Yeah, and the
is
thing-
that your plan all along?
The thing about the Field of Ruins, right? It doesn't minus. It doesn't set you
Back
one
on
one land
land.
disadvantage.
Yes, correct.
Because Field of Ruins gets you back a land and they get back a land, so that's 1 to 1.
Mm.
But Ghost Quarters is they get 1, you get 0.
Yeah,
So it's like, bruh.
it's hard. It's harder to build the Landy package in modern. But Ren and Sig has proven that he has a home in Jan, where Jan even forsake Bob right now.
Oh
But
yeah.
they don't play Bob anymore. Bob used to be like one of
The best cards.
one of the best cards in Jan. Basically, Jan is about Jan Binder. You know, you just put the most
Jan
expensive
Binder.
the most expensive cards in those colors, and you slam it in the deck, and that's where you get.
I
Jan.
think Red and 6 really fits that theme very well, right? $100.
$100 for this planeswalker. You
That's
know
still in
what?
print, by the way.
This Juns, by the way. So, and Chin Heng,
Wow, actually,
Mulligans
Mulligan a
again.
lot today.
The Khan father not blessing his deck
Oh,
today,
yeah.
but
Philip also Mulligan.
Philip
Oh.
Mulligan as well. John has a bet. He doesn't like mulliganing because of it is a 1-for-1 deck. You want to be
Yes.
up on resources. So if you mulligan, you are down a resource. But on the bright side, he's on the draw. So he still gets to do something with that mulligan. But I'm not discounting Ching Heng's win rate here. He can even multi-4 and reasonably have a great chance against Jan. So as long as he doesn't keep the hand by one forest, a lot of eggs, and he's pretty good to go. But then again, if he believes in the heart of the cards, then yeah, I mean, he might get there. So
I think Chin Heng a big fan of believing the heart of the cards.
yeah.
Right. I mean, you don't become as famous as Chin Heng not believing the heart.
Yeah,
No,
that
you
is
don't,
true.
you don't become as famous as Chin Heng in believing the heart of the cards and have it not work on your
Yeah.
favor, right?
This hand,
Oh, that's a good hand. I like that
I'm
hand.
not sure. I saw two Tron lands, worm
Two
coil,
Trons is good.
two Tron lands, worm coil, and a card. I'm not sure whether it's the same Tron land, but it is different one. I mean,
Okay,
if this
he's-
is a natural Tron hand,
Oh.
okay,
okay,
no eggs, but I see two
That's another
different.
Tron. That's another Tron then.
Yeah, but he does not have any way to dig for
Oh,
another Tron land.
Okay.
So
Is this Thoughtseis?
probably is he fetch shock.
I mean, if you're Thoughtseis, he'll probably go to 15.
IOK will be
Oh,
another,
IOK is cool. Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason to. John doesn't have a lot of turn one play besides discard and bolt. So if this is not a turn one bolt you in the face, it's gonna be a discard spell.
Yeah,
That's-
this I think Chin Heng might have a expedition map in his hand. So if this takes out the expedition map, this is going to be very big game for
I
Philip.
mean, but if Chin Heng had the expedition man, he would have played it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, you're right. Wait, I'm stupid.
No, it's fine.
What's yours?
He looks an IOK.
Oh, it's Thoughtseis.
Okay, Thoughtseis.
Oh, it doesn't hit much. It was just 2 worm coils and 1 card. You take the card, right?
No, I will
I'll take
take
the
the
worm
worm
coil.
coil because worm coil is extremely difficult to get rid of.
But he has 2 worm coils.
Is that two worm coil?
Yeah, that's 2. Is that a worm coil in the middle?
Yeah.
Looks like a worm
I'll
coil.
still take the worm coil because it is extremely irritating to get rid of.
Right.
But Chin Heng has
Oh, he takes the
I
card.
mean, I understand why he takes the card. It is a non-duplicate in the hand,
Yeah, that's true.
and so. But Chin Heng still is alive. He can just top deck another Tron land, and he'll be like, "Surprise! This is my worm coil." So, I'm not saying that Philip is in great shape. Philip thought this and he's like, "Oh no, he has the potential to turn 3 worm coil me." But I mean, he has to do it. Even if it's a turn 4, turn 3, I mean, turn 4 or turn 5 won't call. It's still not in the best speed because he is on the play. So, Chin Heng is just like, crossing his arm and he's like, bro, give me your best shot.
I think
really.
Philip here has the opportunity to just slam his. Oh, he's playing Red and 6. Okay.
Yeah, Ren and 6. If
I
he
think
is
you
in
Red
a
and 6, then you take the fetch then.
I mean, that is the only thing Ren and 6 is good for. But if he has an Assassin's Trophy,
I think you
Trophy
trophy
the
him on the
land, yeah.
on the draw
even if you think even if you thought 6 earlier and your opponent doesn't have a Tron land, do not count the Tron players out. They are notorious. So like, I have no eggs, but yeah, there's turn 3 Tron.
Oh, he's
So-
playing the oof. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It shuts down the O Stone or whatever.
The E-map.
It doesn't look like he has a 20 Tron, but Chin Heng is like, he's still calm and collected. He's like,
Poker face.
hit me with your best shot, bro. Hit me because turn 2, 2, 2. Oh,
Oh, this Is this a
Liliana or season pyromancer, I think.
wait?
I'm not sure.
I
The
can't-
glare
yeah,
is
the
so
glare. Oh
bad.
my god. Oh, okay. It looks like is that a season?
I don't think so. He didn't discard Drew cards and
Okay, okay. So it's a 3 mana creature.
3 mana something. Uh,
Wait, is
what's
that?
it?
Oh, it's Fullmetal Mage.
Fulminator
Oh, that's a
Mage,
good card. That's good. That's good.
And he drew it. Of course, he will have another tower.
Bro, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He removed the tower. No,
There's
he
another
top
tower.
deck a tower. What?
No, if I were to draw Landy against Tron, right? Usually I just roll a dice because I would rather lose to variance than lose to myself for making the wrong choice. You know.
Oh, he drew power. So this is.
But
very
yes,
fortunate. Yeah, it's very good that.
or the
Philip-
double fulminator.
Yeah, Philip was very lucky to have the double fulminator
Yeah.
because that one time he got rid of the Azal land, he top decked the last land he needed. So this was very
Oh no,
fortunate
there's
for
some
Philip.
next level going on. He's still eating the oof. The oof carrying a lot of work because of the what do you call it, the expedition map on the battlefield.
Yeah, this oof is a really good shit, man.
Yeah, it is a clock, so I kind of understand why this is seen in Jan, but Chin Heng now is suddenly realizing, oh no, I'm not doing well. What is going on?
Oh, no!
Oh no. Okay,
Oh, no,
Philip,
no.
what do you think? Okay, if Philip had a surgical, he could have responded there.
Yeah. Oh
But-
no.
but now,
oh no.
Exodia is coming. So the oof versus the worm coil. It just those two are not. Yeah, I mean Exodia is coming really soon, and Philip is just like,
Oh,
come on,
what?
I cannot. Okay, what is
3 mana? What's that?
instant speed Landy? I don't think so.
Oh, it's K command.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this.
He is really making Chin Heng work for his money. Okay, Chin Heng is probably like, oh my god, bro, how many times can you do this, bro?
This is the third full match this game, bro.
Hit you for 2, and then boom your land. Yeah, boom.
Just want for just for
Oh,
just
he,
for
he
context.
got rid of 3 towers.
Yeah, that's the third tower he got rid of. So if he gets rid of another tower, then Chin Heng is free. Yeah, he's free dead.
Oh no, and oh, there's a
Raging
raging
Ravine,
ravine.
okay,
Oh, I'm
okay.
really liking Philip's odds. Oh, Liliana,
my
yeah,
gosh,
sure,
your
discard
Lily-
the bomb
Your
coil.
Lily, Philip is on a roll, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
How,
yeah.
I don't know how he's doing it, but he's destroying Chin Heng.
I'm actually quite surprised, and,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
this
he drew the 2 fulminators. And
Yeah, bro, this is
oh
insane.
no, oh no. Chin Heng is in a world of pain. Unfortunately, 3 towers been taken out by 3 fulminators.
And
And
he has a oof on the field. You can't.
okay, Chin Heng is still okay. This worm coin is gonna get discarded.
Right.
Really unfortunate, but ooh, Chin Heng, you did not pray to the Khan father today. So if I'm Philip, I wouldn't be sulking. Like, what is it? You are so ahead, my friend. Yeah. Plus that, get rid of the worm coil. Discard this irrelevant nonsense in your hand, and don't think discard the red and 6 is not doing anything. Or you
Yeah,
already
discarded
okay,
it.
discarded. Okay.
You know, he even has the nurturing peatland to like
to
draw another
ro-
card.
Okay, bro, just discard. Come on.
Bro, just discard. You're winning anyway. Oh, he just discard. He has another red and 6. Okay, man.
Casually discarding $100. Yes, this is the line I would take. Just
Yeah. Use the
just close out
Ravine.
the window because
Right.
if Chin Heng top deck a land is not good enough. Swag Task might be a good top deck, but Swag Task, Chin Heng needs a Swag Task to get back in the game, and whoop, he's
Oh.
dead.
Oh, and Philip
no.
takes it. Wow, the
Just
upset.
when I thought that John has
The 90-10, bro. 90-10. You say yourself,
Yeah.
90-10.
I mean, there's okay, fine. Yeah, sometimes the 10% gets lucky.
Oh, we have 40 viewers.
Nice.
We have 40 viewers.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Happy guys, and this shows that even as matchup lopsided as a 90-10, sometimes you just runner fulminator, yeah bro, okay, command fulminator, fight me bro.
Bro, maybe, what if I'm just spitballing here, but what if it's not actually a 90-10?
I am still going to bank on that 90-10 because even we saw this in the Ornamentation Championship that the Tron player, I forgot his name. I can't pronounce
Oh,
his
you
name.
forgot his name.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
he's-
can't pronounce his name. It's a German name. So
Okay.
he just walked over John, and he did not walk over John like walkover. You walk over good Jan players.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
they are in
Top eight, bro,
top
top eight.
eight, and he faced them in the top eight and the top four. So I still think, minus the player cap, the deck is made to destroy Tron. I mean Jan. So I wouldn't say Philly got lucky. I mean, he did get lucky, right? I know.
He played to his outs. Okay, he played to his outs.
The Fulminator, K command Fulminator. I mean, if I'm cheering, I'm like, okay, bro, you got it.
If I feel it, I would just do that line all the time. Man. That's very cool.
So, I mean, I'm just surprised that he had the Fulminators. Actually, Fulminator is not known to be the best landy card. I mean, it used to be in the old Jan, but the new Jan now has to hedge against the best deck in the format, which is Hogak. So I'm surprised that he has spots. He has actually cyborgs that dedicated for the Tron
Maybe
matchup.
Philip's just an old-fashioned man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of Jan, as I said again. You can tailor it to be the way that you like it to
Any
be.
type of judge you
Yeah.
want, man. Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway, guys, that is it for round 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with round 2 in about 19 minutes time, so do not go away. If you want to find more action, you can always go to youtube.com/greatogames.
Yes.
Make sure to subscribe to us there. And if you're watching on YouTube, please tune in to our Twitch as well, twitch.tv/greatogames. We do stream every Wednesday, 8 p.m. GMT plus 8 Singapore time. And this Sunday as well.
Yes.
This Sunday will be a big day. We have
Yeah,
5 to 6 round Swiss,
Yes.
depending on turnout, and top 8 as well. Or Draconin and Peak. Thank you for following us.
Yes,
Very
thank
cool.
you, Dracony.
Yes, anyways, Sunday, 1 p.m. GMT plus 8 Singapore time. And if you want to visit us, our store is A3 Club Street, Singapore, near Chinatown, near Telok Ayer.
Yes.
Visit us, and so you can participate in our events, you can participate in our monthlies, you can end up on stream as well. If
Yes.
you can request yourself to be on stream. We will take your requests.
All right.
And for myself and Sheik, we'll be back in a few, so don't go away.